Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we all come together to help you create a life that you'll love. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I pack for my work trips for optimal organization and productivity. Let's go check it out. So the time that I'm filming this, I'm in Oklahoma City for a work trip. So my packing method just really helps me stay organized while I'm on my work trip. It helps me to kind of create and establish a routine. That way I can optimize my productivity while I'm on a work trip. And it keeps everything simple and in its place, which makes me feel really good and makes just kind of the work trip just go so much more smoothly in my opinion. So I'm gonna show you how I pack my suitcase. All right, so first thing, for the luggage that I have, let's talk about that. I have this suitcase right here. It is a hard shell, and I love traveling now with hard shell luggage. Sometimes I'm going into smaller airports or even like not work related if I'm traveling abroad. You have no idea where your suitcase is going to be, and so if it ever rains or anything ever happens to it and the bags get thrown around, I'm always positive that my stuff inside the suitcases will be safe and secure and dry, so I really love that. But this bag right here is like perfect for any work trips that are about 2 to 3 days. I do take it on my one-day trips, which is what this trip is too. Okay, so inside the suitcase, you'll find a few things. One, I usually have a few packing cubes. Depending on how long the trip is, since this trip is relatively short, I only have one packing cube. That way I can roll up, which helps me still to optimize space in my suitcase of all of my clothes. For any work trips, I like to make sure I'm dressing within the same kind of color scheme and realm, which makes packing so much easier. I wish I could figure out how to do this for my vacations or just like fun trips, but I have not. So for this trip, I decided I want to be in, essentially I'll pack in either blacks or browns. That way I'm limiting the number of shoes that I'll have to bring. So either I'll pack a whole bunch of outfits where I have to wear black shoes and black accessories, or anything that'll pass with brown shoes, nude shoes, something like that. So for this trip specifically, I went for the nude brown range. So I have one outfit that I'll wear for that, and you'll see that there. That makes packing so much easier for these trips. It keeps everything organized. You don't have to think about, okay, well, do I need these shoes to go with that? Like it makes picking out your outfits while you're packing and even while you're on your work trip so much easier, because you know that everything will match because it's all within one color scheme. The second thing that you'll also find in my bag is my toiletry bag. So I got this bag from Amazon. I've been searching for a decent travel size toiletry bag for quite some time, and I really like this one. This one's gone on about 4 trips right now, and so far I think it fits the bill. This bag never leaves my suitcase whatsoever. So I do make sure that I have travel sized items for my bag at all times. And these toiletries literally live in my suitcase. That way it takes out all of the time that I need when it comes to starting to pack. I already know that all of my toiletries are there. As I'm packing, I might just check to see if anything needs a refill or if I need to make a quick run to Target and go grab something out of their like little toiletry aisle. But outside of that, everything is set, good to go. I might throw 1 or 2 more things if I'm trying out new products or something like that into this, but this part is always like taken care of, and that takes a lot of the stress out of trying to pack and get ready for a work trip. The third thing that you'll also find in here is my makeup bag. So this kind of comes into 2 things. I have a makeup like little tote and then also a little brush bag. To be completely honest, I travel with way too much makeup, but this is like the makeup that I use back at home. So underneath my sink at home, all of my makeup that I put on somewhat on a daily basis all fits within this bag. So it makes it easy to travel. I don't have to think about what I'm bringing, what I need, or whatever else. I literally know at this bag at all times, all of my makeup that I will need is within this bag. And then I also keep my brushes on my sink counter at home in like a little cup, a little acrylic cup. So all of those brushes, I just throw them into this little gold zip up bag, and that way I know I'm completely taken care of. And my work makeup routine is pretty much the same every day, so I know exactly what products I need, so it can all live in this little black polka dotted case. So in order to keep my counters clean at home, I just throw it underneath the sink, and then when I'm getting ready in the morning, I pull it back up, and that same makeup bag, if I'm getting ready to travel, goes straight into my suitcase. Same thing in my toiletries in a sense. It makes life so much easier. The other thing, I also like to only travel on work trips with my hair straightened. And then also just packing for curly hair is just so many more products. So the less I can bring, the better. And so with straight hair, all I need is like a paddle brush, some oil, and my flat iron. And so a huge pro tip would be to travel with your hair in some sort of style that does not cause an inconvenience to you. And so right now, straight is totally that style for me, so that's what I'm gonna roll with, and it's so many less products to pack. It makes life so much easier. Okay, so the last thing that I like to pack in my suitcase is an extra pillowcase. So this is new to like my packing routine, but this is definitely something that I want to keep up with ongoing. So on my last trip, I happened to bring one, and I noticed such a difference with my skin. So I bring my pillowcase to kind of help keep my face and like acne and all of that in check, so I don't have any breakouts when I come back from my trips. And so far, it's been a huge help. Some people go as far to like kind of bring their own sheets and stuff like that, but for small work trips, I don't really have room in this little suitcase to do that. But maybe one trip I'll try it, let you know if I notice like a really big difference when it comes to traveling. But right now, the pillowcase really does it for me. But yeah, so this was my how I pack for my work trip and what is in my suitcase. I hope that you guys found this video very helpful. This packing method and kind of what I put in my suitcase kind of takes a lot of the stress off of me when it comes to getting ready for a business trip. So instead of focusing on the fact that I need to pack or how much I need or whatever else, I know that my bag for the most part is halfway packed, and if I keep to the one color scheme as far as clothes, that makes life so much easier, and it allows me to really focus on why I'm on the trip anyways, and I can get some of that work done instead of focusing on the fact that I need to pack. And then when I actually get to my trip location, I know where everything is. It makes getting ready in the morning so much easier. I never forget anything. It's like an asterisk. Occasionally I will, but I don't usually forget anything because a lot of it's already packed. So that makes for it to just be a really easy travel process, which is what you need when you're going on a work trip. You don't want to be stressed with the little things. That way you can focus on the bigger things and ultimately optimize your productivity while you're on your trip by taking this one stress away. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you did, be sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other kind of work-related videos you would like to see down in the comment section below. Be sure you check out some of these other videos over here so you can just kind of keep up with everything else that I have going on in my life as I'm trying to create a life that I love, and I'm hoping to share all of that with you all so that you guys can do the same. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.